Welcome to the Check-In with Hip Hop United here at Iheart Media and, of course, on the Iheart Radio app. Algernon's October on the microphone. Now, we know that whenever this artist is on the stage, the microphone is definitely on. She's always showing love to everybody around her, but she's also taking time to love herself. Bonita Jalane, we're happy to have you on the Check-In. What's happening?
Hey, she's in the building, no?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Thanks
Absolutely.
for having me. How you doing?
Doing great. We're happy to have you. I know it's spring out there. It's a lot going on, but you made some time to be here with us, and we truly, truly appreciate it. And I've seen you all over the places we were talking about when I first came on there. That's right. You've been all over there. Very, it's just great to finally meet you. And how you doing with all of this motion that you got going on right now, man? You're doing city winery things. You're doing things outside of that. You got a single that's blowing up right now. How you feeling about all this motion?
Bring it in, keep it going, kid.
We're gonna talk more about it. We're gonna talk more about it.
Oh man, God is good. It just amazing to finally start to see, like when you grind out and everybody says, "Oh, keep going," you'll start seeing your flowers. You'll start seeing the recognition that you need. And I think about just living in the present right now. I think about all the great things that I did before. And sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not where I want to be. And now that you're starting to see, like, I'm right where I need to be. I'm on this journey and it's beautiful and I'm loving it.
No, that's good. Let's talk about So High. I hear it's doing big things in the marketplace, going all over the place. Talk to me about it.
So High, I'm super excited about it. Like, this is my first record that's charting on the Adele R&B. That was amazing to be on those charts, especially now, like multiple stations, over maybe 20 stations playing it in rotation. And that's absolutely amazing. Getting closer to New York, first time ever playing, like getting a write-up and someone talking about it on Hot 97, something I grew up, listening to. I mean, down to like Buffalo want me to come out there. It's getting closer to Brooklyn where I'm at, but Buffalo has played it over 300 times. Like, it's like they're requesting it. So now I got to set up a meet and greet to go out there. And, starting off with 1,000, listeners and different stuff on subscribers on Spotify, and excited about that, to now being at over 14K. So God is amazing. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all of that.
Thank you.
What inspires you to sing?
You know what? I was just talking to myself in the mirror today, and I said, it's not about the fame with me. It's really bigger than that. Is it really about touching at least one person? If I can touch one person with my story and it heals them or makes them feel something, that's all that matters to me. If I could just do this and not have to worry about, support, like income coming in, like it's just from my music, it's just from that, and I'm able to have purpose each and every day, that's something that I love, that's what's important to me. So singing is it's a vehicle to get me to where God wants me to be.
Fantastic. I Love Myself.
Yeah.
Talk about the song as well as the journey.
Man, that song came a long way. One thing that I can say about my mom, which I love, she always instilled in me self-esteem, right? All the things that I've been through, I'm a hopeless romantic. My album that I'm working on is called Kept Kissing Frogs. Like, that alone, people is like, oh, it's not just about love. It's about relationships, about business, it's about betrayal, it's about fear. It's about all the things that you go through when you are actually a creative or you decided to do something outside of the norm. It's about all the things that you have, all the journey, the leaps that you got to take just to continue to do something that you love. And it's like, okay, what is my purpose? Why I'm still doing this, that right there is when I started looking at myself, and I would, because you get the comments, oh, she got to lose weight, or she got to do this. And if I didn't love myself, like, why would I continue to put myself on the pedestal in front of everybody to judge me if I don't love myself? I kept going. And every time I'm like, I believe in me. So that's all that matters at this point. If I can believe in me, then my energy would transcend to everybody else, and I'm going to keep going. And when I got to the point I love myself, I started loving my music. I started not wanting to do what everybody else was doing. I started saying, okay, this is what I want to talk about. This is the lane that I'm in, and I'm okay with it because I love myself enough to know that I'm talented enough to stand with anybody. So that's where I Love Myself came from.
I like it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the current state of R&B right now? You've got some people that have kind of shied away from it. Obviously, it's a lot different in terms of how it sounds and how it looks based upon the past. How do you feel about the state of R&B right now?
I feel like it's beautiful. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like it's it's a lot of new R&B artists that's coming out, and I feel like everybody's in their own lane. Like I feel like you can find your favorite artist. It's enough music and good music out there, so you don't have to put everything in one person and not share the love. Because I have songs that I love, from Cleo Soul down to Ari Lennox down to Coco Jones. All of them, like, different songs is different feels. And if you're not with the new stuff, you can always go back to the old school stuff. So music is for everybody. It's the creative, like it's an art. So there is a tribe and a vibe for every single body. Every single person, there's a tribe and a vibe, and I'm just trying to find mine.
To me, I think you found it. I think you've definitely found it. Tell us about what you've got coming up in terms of shows. Obviously, you talked about Buffalo, so we know Western New York is definitely going to be seeing you very soon. But outside of that, what's some other things you got coming up?
So I'm doing. I'm going to be at Hard Rock Cafe, a feature special guest for Will and Explanation. They are a really dope band, and I'm the only special guest besides the DJ. So that's going to be coming up on actually it's tomorrow the 30th. Tomorrow's Saturday? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow evening.
Yeah,
so,
31st
but
is Monday.
then if you missed that, of course, then I'm at City Winery again, but this is for the R&B brunch. It's a really cool vibe. It's on April 5th. I'm excited about that because, like, I'm going to be doing, like, 90s like cover songs, and I'm mixing it in with a medley with my single Retro, so it's gonna be really, really fun. And then as of now, I don't tell about nothing until it's like set in stone. I am headlining at City Winery again on July 21st, me and my band. So, I got some surprises out there. Hopefully we get Head Crack to host again. I'm shouting you out. I'm putting you on the spot.
Big Crack. Shout out to Head Crack, man.
He hosted my last one that I did, and this is going to be my third time headlining. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah.
You should be excited about that. One other question I wanted to ask you about, somebody you worked with before, Mickey Fax.
Yes.
Fax, first single, Out of This World. And shout out to Mickey Fax. His Pendulum platform, my brother Rap Seminar, they're doing huge things with that or whatever.
Super proud of him.
Shout out to Mickey Fax and the crew. Another dope creative. Will you be linking back up with him at any point and doing some music?
Yes, that's my brother. We always thinking of something else to come up with or whatever. Actually, me and Head Crack is working on some stuff as well. So they both, I love their flows. I was just telling him how I got to connect them to, and you'd be surprised what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? What's put out there.
Okay, well, we're excited to see what happens next with all this groundswell of greatness that you're putting together and all the wonderful things that you've got going on. Let everybody know where they can find you and, anything that you've got coming up outside of what you already mentioned. Man, you can find me on my website, which is BonitaJalane.com. So my first and my middle name, that is actually my first and my middle name. And then on my Bonita Sings on my Instagram and everything, TikTok, everything's the same. So if you put in Bonita Jalane, you should be able to find me. Please, please, please. I do respond if you reach out to me. And I've had women reach out to me from all over the world just saying how that my song touched them or made them feel that they love themselves, though they never really loved themselves. And, that song made them cry. And it means the world to me. So please, if you listen to it and you like it, send me a message. I love corresponding with people. Gotcha. Well, on that vein, messages and DMs and stuff like that you just talked about, in terms of that, what's the craziest DM you've received? The craziest DM? Oh, man, I don't know. My DMs is dry. Like, everybody always think that something is... Okay, the craziest DM was somebody was like, my house just burned down and literally... And I got like, they just came up with the most outrageous thing for me to ask them. I mean, for them to ask me if I had $5. And I was like, I don't know really much you could do with $5, but I don't know you. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So that was the craziest. Other than that, they dry. All right, I got you. Well, again, we love the fact that you're a surgeon. You've got a lot of motion going on right now. Congratulations on everything that has happened, and we're looking forward to more big things, more exciting things from you later on. So make sure you stay locked in with the check-in. Hip Hop United, Iheart Radio. Let's go.